Another thing, the Hurt Business seems to be returning, and not only do they seem like they are returning, but they're adding another member to the group with Almost. What do you think of that possibly happening?
Very good because almost in his last match with Braun Strowman really didn't impress me because we actually had another good wrestling match. I know guys like Jim Cornette and them like to be like, oh, he's terrible. The internet doesn't like him that much. Personally, I do like Almost, and I feel like he does have a career in wrestling. And I also think that he is improving. I understand it's not at the rate people like, or it's not what people want. But hey, man, not everybody can, be doing 5-star frog splashes off the top of himself. Not everybody can be doing some Will Ospreay nonsense or some popping a V trigger just out of a super kick or something like that, like Kenny Omega. It's just not going to happen. Everybody got some role to play, and I think he does his role pretty well. So I can't wait to see him join the Hurt Business if that is what's going to happen. I just feel like they're not going to use Cedric Alexander, even though I think he's still really good at wrestling.
This past Monday Night Raw was the first time I seen Shelton Benjamin wrestle a match in so long, and it was
Oh
him and
yeah,
Cedric Alexander. MVP came out, kind of like helped them out, managed even though they still lost. Then MVP and them came. MVP and Almost came out, helped Bobby Lashley win his match to be able to face Theory for the United States title next week on the 30th anniversary. You know what I would do? Not only would I put that whole group together, bring back Shelton, Cedric Alexander, MVP, the manager, Bobby Lashley as the face, Almost as the bodyguard, but I'll add one more person in that group. You know who I'll add into that group to be
who would you add?
the young star that's going to ascend and probably become the next star out of that group?
Who?
Montez Ford. Put Montez Ford in that group. Break up the Street Profits. Put an end to the Street Profits. And put Montez
I
Ford in
hear
that
you.
group.
The idea sounds good, but book it. Sell it to me. Sell it to me. How
To
would you make that happen?
to me, Montez Ford is easy. Oh, how would I make? Well, first thing, let me say this: Montez Ford is just easily one of the most athletic superstars on the Raw roster right now. He already proven that he has charisma, being a part of the Street Profits. What I would do, I mean, it sells itself. So recently, Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin, they lost to the Street Profits. What I would do is I'll run that back. Run it back. Do like a at Raw 30th anniversary while everybody's, legends is appearing. Have them all meet up. MVP. Maybe you're still waiting to see if Bobby wants to come back to the group, but you at least have a meeting with MVP, Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, and you'd be like, you know what? Now that we're bringing this faction together, bringing back the Hurt Business, we got to have that match again. We got to do it again. We can't lose these matches. Let's face the Street Profits in a rematch. And in that match, have Montez Ford turn on what's his name? Dawkins, last name Dawkins. Have him turn on him. And then and the Hurt Business wins. And Montez Ford is now a part of the Hurt Business.
Okay, okay, I hear you, but what is the why?
The why? Montez
Yeah.
Ford, I mean, they barely went. They not make. They no factor. They not a factor. I'm sorry, Street Profits. I love you. They just not a factor right now. I don't think they're gonna be. I don't necessarily know if they're gonna even have a match at WrestleMania this year on either night, Saturday or Sunday. I don't know if they're gonna have a match. Where do you go? I feel like they peaked out, and they peaked out a little too soon. The reason why, because to me, they could have had easily a solid tag team run, championship run, but you made the Usos the undisputed champs, and I love the Usos, and I think it's well deserved. But when you do that, the other tag teams don't really have nothing to fight for. So it kind of is they're really just out of the picture right now. So Montez
Mhm.
Ford, you want to be on the main event scene? You want to learn from Bobby Lashley, learn from MVP? Join the Hurt Business.
Okay, 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 okay. Because I always say you never want a Marty Jannetty guy, man. You never want to do it because Marty Jannetty was still a really good wrestler, but once we made Sean a solo star, man, we kind of just forgot about Marty, man. So I think definitely we should I think definitely we should break them up, but I kind of like that idea, but I hope that Montez doesn't get overshadowed. You know what I'm saying? I like for him kind of pull the Rock kind of role, or even a Batista kind of role where he's gonna usurp somebody.
That would be the goal. Is to me that he'll be the star that will take over eventually. Bobby is going to be the star right now because he's the biggest name. Um, but the hope is to make Montez Ford get over, that he can be, a next big star because he has everything that it takes. So you just gotta he and plus I haven't seen him be heel yet. I think if you turn him heel, you kind of open up what he can do, what he's capable of, that we haven't even seen yet. So, um, and I think he's the type that could be heel but still make you be really entertained. That it'll be hard to hate him. So
Mm.
the only thing is you'll have to turn Bobby heel again. So that'll be the only tough part. To me,
Yeah, I hear.
yeah. Unless you want the hurt business be baby faces, so I don't know.
I don't think it works if you have a tag team called the Hurt Business, but they're all bases. Nah, nah, nah. That's like saying the APA got to be baby faces. Nah, dog, they got to be heels. They can be tweeners, but they got to be heels. I think turning Bobby back heel would make sense because if you've watched Raw or as the coming weeks of the pay per views, Bobby is getting more and more frustrated as time went on.
Hmm.
So I say, yeah, turn him heel. Do it.
And then have the hurt business back, and then to me, hurt business will be one of the top factions. Honestly, obviously you got the bloodline, but to me, those stars together, that the size with almost a part of the group, it's like the hurt business will easily be in there. To me, that'd be like a top faction that is believable, that you can't really beat. To me, like if
I
they
still
work
say we
together.
should make Braun Strowman and almost on a tag team. I'm just saying, make it happen.
That would be dope. I think that would be dope. But I like almost being part of the hurt business a lot more though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
yeah.
just saying though, you wouldn't be hyped though. You see like Braun Strowman tag out, and you see almost one leg over the top rope, another leg. Like, all right, now you got to deal with me. It's like Mortal Kombat. You got done dealing with Shang Tsung. Now you got to deal with goddamn Shao Kahn. You like, man, all right, these dudes are too damn big, man. It's time to go home, bro. Let's pack it up, dog.
I'm not gonna lie, it'll be raw. I think they should have. I think they should have been did it. Now at this point, it's like almost is already gonna be part of the hurt business. So it's like it didn't ran its course. They should have did it though. They should have did it when they had them face each other, and then they should have teamed up from that point. But they didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.